Did you know many utilities across the country will pay you for the cost of driving thousands of miles a year just for owning an EV? What's known as off-peak charging discounts are growing in popularity as utilities incentivize EV owners to charge their cars at home while they sleep when electricity usage is at its lowest point. Program details vary between utilities, and not every utility offers a program. So for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to focus in on my local utility. Jacksonville, Florida's public utility is JEA. EV owners here can sign up to charge their EVs and plug-in hybrids between the hours of 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. on weeknights and at any time on the weekends. In return, customers get $7 a month per vehicle credit that's paid quarterly. In my family's case, that adds up to $21 a month since we have 3 EVs, which are 2 cars and a motorcycle. JEA also allows 3 anytime charges per month for emergencies or anything unexpected that might crop up. Now, if you're thinking that's not worth the effort, keep in mind that just about every EV and plug-in hybrid built within the last 7 years or so comes standard with charging software that is designed to take advantage of these incentives. If you can set your alarm clock, believe me, you can program your EVs so you can set it and forget it. JEA estimates drivers that take part in its program that own the most fuel-efficient EVs can get up to 2,400 miles worth of free fuel per year. As an example, the last time I checked, my Ford Mustang Mach-E cost $12.74 to fill up at home. In combined city highway driving, Ford estimates the Mach-E gets 277 miles per charge, which, based on my personal experience, seems accurate. But even assuming I only get 240 miles or so per charge, which can be the case during interstate travel, I'd still be receiving more than 1,400 miles worth of free fuel for the Mach-E per year. The free fuel miles are even higher for our other EVs, which are more efficient. Of course, the details on how to program your charge settings vary from EV to EV, but in most cases you can do it from either your smartphone or motorcycle's app or from its touchscreen. So I'm going to give you a quick demo of how to do it on this Ford Mustang Mach-E from the touchscreen, and then we'll take a look at how you can also do it via an app. So to go ahead and change your settings in the car, all you do is you go into whatever your car's menu is, and it's going to vary obviously between cars, but you can see in my case I've got a big old charge icon, and I can go right there, and then what I can do, I can edit my settings. So in this case, you can see I've got it set to charge from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. to 90% of charge, because a lot of vehicles also let you charge the rate. Do you want it to charge to 100%, 90%, 80%? You just go ahead and select whatever you want. And in this case, we'll hit edit. And if I wanted to change, I could go ahead and change that to 95 or 100. And then I could go ahead and also change the window. So as you can see, it's very simple to change the time. And then what I would do, I would just go ahead and save my changes, and we are all set. All right, now that we're back inside the EV Rider studio, I'll give you a quick look at how to do it with an app. What I'm doing, I am projecting my phone onto the computer screen. For those that may not know, anybody that has a Windows computer and an Android phone, you can go ahead and project your phone natively right onto the screen, and that way you can use any Android app, and that'll make it very easy for me to record it for you. And if you've got a Mac and an iPhone, I would imagine it's just as easy to do it that way as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the Zero motorcycle app this time, since we've already looked at the Ford. In this case, we'll just go ahead and open it. I'm not going to remote connect into the bike because I don't really need to change anything or see anything live, but what I can do, I'll go ahead and just show you the interface. As you can see, it's not that different than what you saw on the Ford's dashboard. I can go ahead and adjust the charging times, the days of the week, and then assuming I had changed something, I would just go ahead and click on updated scheduled charging, and at that point it would send the updates over to the motorcycle. Same thing basically with the Ford. If I want, I can go into the Ford app and I would just go over to the vehicle settings and I would change my charge settings. So in this case, the Ford allows you to set multiple locations, which in this case would be my home. And there you can see the various things that I can do. So as you can see, I've got it set at 90%. That's because Ford recommends not charging to 100% unless you're traveling and you need that extra 10%. So as you can see, just like I did on the dash, I could make all the same changes in the app, and then I would just click on save and it would save those changes to the car. And that's all there is to it. The easiest way to check and see if your utility has a similar program is to do a quick Bing or Google search, typing in something like your utility's name and EV incentives or off-peak incentives. If that doesn't work, try going to your utility's website and doing a search. For viewers here in Florida, I've put a link into JEA's program in the web post at evrider.tv, along with a link to FPL's program. Florida Power & Light is the state's largest utility. If you found this episode of EV Rider useful, please give it a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can continue to bring you more adventures in EV motoring. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again next week.